Welcome to UB Reactions, the place where we keep it real. Today, we've got some hot topics, so let's jump right in.
Because once they notice they cannot climb over you, you are standing your ground. You are not letting them control you. You will hear these words. You will hear manipulation. You will hear toxic. You will hear misogyny. You will hear gaslighting. You will hear narcissist. If they never call you narcissist, you never really stand. You never really deny them of something. You never really show them, say you be, because once they cannot have their way, they look for words to humble you, to manipulate you, to blackmail you emotionally. Don't fall for it, oh. Hey God, don't fall for it. Once they just release these words in their coven, you see they'll just be throwing it. They'll just run with it. Anything you do, even things you know require. Once you show them, okay, you know your place as a man, they'll start throwing words around. You are manipulative. You are a narcissist. That one are their favorite one. Or you are toxic. Or you are a misogynist. Don't allow them to deceive you. Don't fall for it. Chike is trending. Everybody's talking about Chike, the musician. And a lot of women are clapping for him. They are clapping for him because, of course, women will support women in rubbish. Yes, Chike is being celebrated. He's been, they are applauding him for doing, one of the craziest things that we have normalized. Women are happy because it's a woman that did it, and it's just so crazy. Bad is bad. When something is bad, it doesn't matter the gender. It's just that women are now in competition with men. They just, it's just a battle of who wins, who does it better. Because I see the comment section and I want to cry. Is this what we are celebrating now in this society? Is this what we are normalizing? I don't even understand. Like somebody cheated with somebody's wife, and in the same country, he should be cancelled. But he's being celebrated because, of course, women are just happy, for doing. You'll be there thinking a man is distancing himself from you because he's cheating or doing all sorts of things. You don't know that man is fighting for his life. A lot of women do not understand how afraid a lot of men are to fail, as in failure. A lot of women don't understand that. Like, a lot of men are so afraid to fail themselves and the people dependent on them. And in this world, Men are not loved unconditionally. They are loved with conditions, plenty conditions like this. So forgive them. Forgive them. Forgive men if they have to shut everybody else out and focus. Forgive them if they have to leave you for a moment, go back and re-strategize. Forgive them because this world is not fair. It's not even smiling on men. So a lot of you ladies need to be less self-centered, less selfish, and be more concerned and be more observant. So that you not go and be fighting battles. You not go and be fighting somebody that is not fighting you. Your husband has not been smiling. You are not even bothered. You are thinking about you. It's you. So as a lady, be more observant. Calm down. Take it easy. Try to understand. It's not only you they have to understand. Try to understand this your man. Please. See, rich and submissive are two qualities you will almost not find in one woman. A lot of women are submissive. A lot of your girlfriends, your wives are submissive to you because they are dependent on you. And we already know that. See, the moment some ladies or a lot of women start becoming financially free, start making their own money, start becoming their own boss, they almost do not see any reason to be submissive to their man. Yes. And don't take it as love. When a woman is submissive, a broke woman or a woman that does not have money, don't take it as love yet. See, there's this confidence that comes with having your own money. It happens to everybody. There's this extra confidence that comes with having your own money. That moment where you know that you can actually afford anything. It happens to everybody. But the problem is a lot of people let it get to their heads. A lot of people let it get to their minds where they are now not in control anymore. In fact, they don't care. They see people as less. So as a man, I pray you do not get to the point where you are at the mercy of a woman that has money. If it costs you money every time you see her, that's not a relationship. That's prostitution. If every time you want to see your babe, if you don't get money, you don't go feel allow her come. That's not a relationship. People are into business, so you need to get it straight. This is a lot of men's reality. A lot of young guys, this is their reality, and you sometimes you confuse it to be, oh, I'm the man. I need to provide. I need to do the. You should have a babe that when she's coming, your heart not supposed to cut. You're not supposed to be worried. You're not supposed to be scared that you don't have money. That is prostitution. You are paying her, so like you need to be comfortable knowing that, okay, I don't have it right now. So even if this baby is coming, if she share her own or she should just understand. Do you understand me? So don't confuse it. You are the man, yes, you supposed get babe if he see you, or if he can't spend time with you without complaining. Because somebody told me one time, oh, the babe come, he looked as if everything was okay, but the attitude she gave when she was leaving, you will know that she was not satisfied simply because he did not have money. Do you understand? So women who say they can get any man they want always make me laugh. You cannot get any man to take you seriously. You cannot get any man to marry you. What you can get is any man to sleep with you. And the funny part is that a lot of men these days, they have discipline. They have self-discipline. So at this point, it is not any man you can get to even sleep with you. So when people are saying, and many times you look at the women, they are not even sexually appealing, so they just make all this mouth because they feel like 1, 2, 3 guys are talking to them. So they just feel like they can get any man. You cannot get any man, my sister. You cannot, even when men will sleep with anything, you cannot get any man. Just you calm down. Like, you will get men who just wants to, get in between your legs. But eventually they will walk away. Like when women use this thing to brag, it just doesn't make sense. Let me tell you one very annoying thing that a lot of feminists don't like, but I love.
Welcome, Sister Yinkos.
So, they say when it comes to sex, women get to choose who they give their body to. They get to decide who they want to give their body to. But when it comes to marriage, when it comes to marriage, men get to choose. Men, they have the upper hand. So it's so humbling. It's so humbling for a lot of these feminists because after doing the shakara, I have this, I built this, I have this in my name. I do not need a man, and they want to settle down. They now have to prove themselves to these men that they have called scums all their lives. Like, it's so humbling. It's so humbling, and I love it. I love it so much. Gege said something. He said the difference between gifting a man and a woman and gifting a woman is that if you gift your fellow man as a man, he already feels indebted to you. He's already thinking of a way to pay you back, because not every man wants to be at the receiving end. Normally, every man wants to be the one helping. Every man wants to be the one giving out. So once you give a man something, he's already thinking of how can I pay this my nigga back. He's grateful. He's full of joy and happy that you helped him. But for a woman, once you give the woman something, she's already thinking of the next big thing to bill you with. She's already thinking of something else to use and bill you. And they feel like a lot of women feel like they deserve it. Because a lot of Nigerian women have this very smelly, entitled mentality. So they have this very smelling sense of entitlement. You get? So that's the difference between gifting a man. Don't go and be doing too much. Once Nigerian babe never use these words on you, just don't say you never really stand your ground as a man. Because once
All right, all right, all right, all right, all right. Good morning, everybody. Sister Yinkus, how are you doing, my lovely sister? You're welcome. Please, if you're watching, help me hit a like. I know this is not our regular scheduled time that we go live, but because Auntie B and I will have a debate in about 3 hours from now, so I just wanted to drop this right here for our community members because I know our community usually stop by to see what we got going on. All right, if you get to watch this later, please hit a like, drop your take in the comment. Of course, I will always respond. Don't be a stranger. Okay, we want to talk about this beautiful lady you're seeing on my screen. Her name, what's her name again? I think her name is Susan Iberichi. Yes, that's her popular name. Her name is Susan Iberichi. She's what they call her is a relationship expert. Uh, some people call her relationship expert, but I like to call her a relationship content creator. She's not an expert; she's just a content creator. So have you seen some videos on my feed dropping almost every time I open Instagram? It's gonna be one woman, one lady somewhere dragging her, mocking her. And I was wondering, well, what is it about this lady that they are dragging, mocking her, and all of that? And then I noticed that the people who drag her mostly, they have something in common. And what they have in common is that majority of them are single parent, single mom raising their kids all by themselves. Some of them are actually divorced women. So I'm like, okay, hold on, hold on. All of these women dragging her, they all can't be wrong. Definitely, there should be something about her that make these people come for her. So I started researching her, but I wasn't getting anywhere. So I asked Tosi and Bflex to help me look into her, and boom, trust my girls now. They be dropping post upon post upon post about her. So in a nutshell, what happened is Susan is a content creator that focuses on what women are doing wrong in marriages and what single ladies are doing wrong. She offered good advice, to be honest. She's isn't as bad as they're trying to make her appear. The only thing is that her contents are directed towards women, and she tends to advise women on what they should do right. By the way, can you please help me drop a one if you can hear me? I'm actually not in my studio, so I don't know if my mic is actually doing the magic. If you're watching and you can hear me, please drop one. Let me know that you can hear me right, or else, or if I have to adjust my mic. Okay, thank you, Sister Yinkus. Thank you, ma'am. So I dig into why they were dragging Susan, and then when I click one of the link sent to me by Tosin, I realized that I've seen her videos a couple of times. So the funniest part is you won't believe who is actually promoting more videos of the people dragging her. Linda Ikeji. Obiri. You can never understand this gender, honestly. So Linda Ikeji actually took her time to compile some clip from Susan Unusual, and she shared it, and a lot of women are in the comment section dragging her to filth. And I just feel like it would be okay to just kind of shine light on some of the things she did wrong and some of the things she did right. But generally, what are the lessons we should take away from this, especially as content creators? And that's what I want to walk you through right now. So, Susan made a post where she announced the ending of her marriage. I'm going to read it to you right now. Hopefully, I can get this to calm down a little bit. All right, okay. So, here is what Susan said. In fact, let me add a break here. So it's gonna be easier for me to cut these and repost.
Welcome to UB Reactions, the place where we keep it real. Today, we've got some hot topics, so let's jump right in. I am UB, your favorite Gen Z uncle, and this is my take.
All right. Thank you. Welcome back. Please hit the like. If you haven't liked the video, hit the like. I have just 4 likes, so please help me hit the like so the algorithm can actually promote this. So Susan made this announcement. I don't even know when she actually shared it, but she said, I focus so much on being the perfect wife any man would desire and paid little attention to. And paid little attention to finding the right man. I deserve better. I kept telling myself, not just financially, but emotionally, mentally, and spiritually too. I begged too many times. I apologized too many times. I cried too many times. I was wrong. My choice was wrong. And now I live with the consequences of my decision. My marriage ended. Hmm. So sorry, young girl. So sorry. And she continued by saying, I'm going back to work. I'm building a bigger brand. Thank you. Ooh, that was all she said. And the internet, especially the Nigerian internet users, women specifically, they didn't find that funny at all. Welcome, Uncle Patrick. Good morning, sir. So the Nigerian ladies didn't find that funny at all. And that is how they started dragging her. You know, they nicknamed her Madam Pick Me. What's up, Sister Janet? You're welcome, Mama. So they nicknamed Susan Madam Pick Me. So I think she coming out to announce that her marriage is over was some kind of victory for those women who felt like her words, her advice hit home differently. So They've been making videos, dropping comments, and I just feel like, all right, let's examine a couple of things here. As for me, I'm not one of those people who's going to laugh at her or drag her. So I'm just going to focus on the part that I think can benefit content creators as well as people watching from afar. There is one thing I've said on our platform here so many times when it comes to marriage. I have said consistently that if you are married and you are still married, thank God every day. If you are married and you are enjoying your marriage, give God the glory. I've said that multiple times, and I don't think I can ever say it enough. Thank God if your marriage is working. Thank God if you are married for 5 years, 10 years, 15, 20, 25. Always thank God. Because you know what? You don't have the best answer. The fact that your marriage is working is not an indication that you are perfect. It's just God that makes it work. I know I've said on multiple occasions here that me, where you dey see for here, mm-mm, I will never be among the people who will mock anybody who marriage ended, because I know it is by God's grace that I'm equally still married till now. And if there is something I've learned in this journey of marriage, is that all it takes is just 1, 2, 3 minutes of madness. It's just making some poor decisions and your marriage could be over. So when I see people who marriage ended, mm-mm. Yes, I'm all for let's talk about what went wrong. What are the lessons we can learn and all of that. But I will never be one of the people to mock anybody whose marriage ended, because it could be your turn tomorrow. So, my fellow content creators out there, as well as all other commentators, please, when you turn on your camera and you're making content, especially if you are into relationship niche, don't ever assume that you know the best. Don't ever assume you know it all, because you don't know what awaits you. So that's lesson number one. There's always thank God that your own is working at this time. You don't know what tomorrow will bring. All right. Lesson number two: other people's reality is not your reality. If you are into this relationship niche, you are a marriage counselor, you are a pastor, or you are just a content creator who just feel like, people are into anything relationship and divorce, DV. Let me just be creating content along that line. Okay, a lot of people, it be like they are pandering to women. Let me pander to men. Oh, they are pandering to men. Let me pander to women. It doesn't work like that. I'm sorry. Because your reality is not everybody's reality. Yeah, you can hear couples, maybe a woman come out and share her experience in her marriage, and you can jump on that and say, "Oh, yeah, let me analyze this. Let me tell her she's wrong. Let me tell this man, you you are a narcissist." It's funny. It's funny. Your reality and their reality are never ever the same, right? They are never ever the same. So, Susan, like I say, Susan does not give bad advice, but it may come across like, oh, her marriage is perfect. That's why she's talking like this, like that. Not knowing that she herself, she is dealing with a man who is treating her less. She preaches what women should expect from men, how women should treat their husband, how they should present themselves, and all of that. But unfortunately, her own husband is treating her like shit. I'm sorry. So please, as a content creator, always remember other people's reality is not your reality, or your own reality is not other people's reality. So you got to be careful what you share. Number three, when you want to talk about single women, as a content creator, you should also bear in mind that that is a very, very diverse area of content creation. It's one thing to create content on marriage, it's another thing to create content about single mothers or single fathers. Because what I've noticed mostly is that when people want to talk about single mothers, they usually fall into the temptation of putting all the single mothers in one basket. That is dangerous. That is absolutely dangerous. Why? You have to bear in mind what are the conditions or under what circumstances did a woman become a single mom? Under what circumstances did a man become a divorcee or whatever they call them these days? So don't just say, oh, when you see single women, when you see single women, when you see single mother do this, single mother do that. Hello. Have you forgotten that a woman who is married today with kids, who don't feel loved, maybe the husband cheated on her, maybe she has been enduring physical, emotional abuse and all of that, and she decided to end the marriage. Then you see her tomorrow, and just because she's no longer married and she have kids, you just conclude that, oh, she's one of those single mother this, single mother that. No, there are nuances to these things. You got to be careful. How about a woman that lost her husband? You know, death is one of the things people don't see coming in marriages or relationship. If a woman lost her husband and now she has to cater for her kids all by herself, are you just gonna put her in the same category like somebody who was wayward and just have kids out of wedlock? No. That is why it's so crazy. Oh, Top Love is asking, is this a class? It's not a class. I'm just trying to extract some lessons from what is happening to this beautiful lady right now. She made a lot of videos, great videos, good advice, but I don't think she really do her homework when she's presenting some of those her point of view. So please, as a content creator, think deeply before you say some of these things. One of the things I do advise people when you want to create content about relationship, marriage, and the like, I usually said, think deeply about your own situation first. If you can understand where you are when it comes to this relationship talk thing, then you can speak from your own personal experience and make sure you are speaking from your own reality. All right. Ensure you are speaking from your own reality. Don't speak from a place of imaginary reality. If you are in a shabu marriage, don't cover it up by pretending your marriage is all great, it's fine, everything is beautiful, and then you want to advise other people. No, it's a matter of time. People will figure it out. People will figure it out. And that is what's happening to Susan. Susan give the impression that she's a woman who have done her homework and she's actually preaching what she's doing for her husband, and her husband is responding positively, not knowing that the reverse is the case. So, my people, I'm going to read some of the comments just for you to see how people are responding to her situation. But let me shout out to my people and read some comments. Yeah, Sister Jane Net said, Madam Sue deserves no mercy because she spent 2 years on TikTok demonizing the single mother demographic, and he has now become a part of. Wow. So, Sister Janet, you know her? Wow. I don't even know. You see how this social media thing works. I know I just see her video every now and then, and I'm gonna be honest with you. Just the way I treat the videos of those young men unmarried and their niche is relationship advice and coaching, I usually don't watch their video. At least those in the roof and backstage, some of them might have paid attention to that. Anytime they share content from those guys, I just drop maybe one or two comments and I let it go. I don't watch their video. There are many of them now. They are single. They are unmarried. Two, they are young. And then they are they are teaching people on the internet about relationship. I always laugh when I see their video and I'll be like, what? How come you are teaching what you don't know? Look, one of the virtue I think people should have as human beings is this. You need to have the ability to know what you don't know and stay the heck away from it. It's just like anytime we're having Sunday school here, and I'll say, you know what? Count me out. I don't know how to go about this. People might think maybe I'm pretending or something, but that's my reality. I've never been a preacher. I've never sat in any classes where they are teaching people how to preach, or I've never even took my time to study the Bible to the point that I can break it down in a way that I will immerse myself in the biblical knowledge that I can now impact other people. So anytime we're having Sunday school, I just carry my pen and paper, I sit down. I want to learn from people who God has given the grace to teach these things. It's the same in everything. Look at me here now. I have never took any class in cybersecurity. Imagine me reading one book or listening to a couple of videos and then I stitch a couple of sheets together and I said, okay, let me tell you how to go about cybersecurity. I'll be a joke. So for me, whenever I see these young folks, men and women, young, 25, 28, 30, they are there on TikTok, on everywhere, teaching people about relationship. I'll just shake my head. You are teaching what you don't understand. Relationship dynamic is not like every other dynamics out there. The complexity surrounding relationship and marriage, no be Gary. So you don't just get up and say, I want to speak on this until relationship have shown you shaggy. Until you want to talk about it, you've already made your mistakes, you've learned from it, you take accountability, then you are ready and willing to be vulnerable. That's when you can talk about it. But just thinking, I'll turn up camera, I will advise people, do the echo job. And besides, even in this same relationship thing we got going, we are not married to the same person. The woman you married to is different from the woman I married to. The man you married to is different from the man another person married to. And as human, we all have character flaws. So when she flip on her camera and start talking to fellow women all the time, this single mother, this lady, they do like this, treat your man like this, treat your man like that. I look at her age and I'm like, where are you getting all of this from? Have you even had your own baptism of fire in your marriage? Or y'all don't know there is something called baptism of fire in marriage? You're gonna get to a point where you and your woman or you and your man that you promise, you sworn you love each other, you will get to a point that you don't understand each other. Uh-uh. Your man want to go this way, the wife want to go the other way. You will get to breaking point a couple of times. That sometimes what holding you together will either be that one of you have the maturity to be patient, to endure, and to work with the other person, or else marriage is gone. So I usually don't listen to these young folks. There are so many men now, young men, single. Their niche is relationship. And when I listen to them, I instantly knew that these guys, they don't know what they're saying. Because you know what? They want to say, especially their target audience are women. So they want to say what women want to hear. So once they start saying what women want to hear all the time, and I'll be like, okay, let's wait, hold on, let's wait for it. And I never see them call out what women are doing wrong. I'll just, forget. Y'all don't know what you're talking about. And when I see women content creator or men content creator who always want to say what men want to hear, hey, let's talk it. Men need to be respect. Men need to be do this. You have to do this to men. And then you don't call out the BS men are doing. I automatically know that forget this one, Jerry. Table. Oh, and I just feel like, girl, when are you gonna say something about holding men accountable too? Or is it just women that are moving mad all the time? So now that she's getting the backlash, I think I kind of understand where all of that is coming from, right? Uh I could say yes or you be. It's only by God's grace. So if your marriage is working, it's by God's grace. It's not by you. So I guess say, sorry, sir, you have never had so much grace for other people whose marriage have dissolved. Why the sudden empathy now? I think maybe you are not listening to me long enough, Sister Janet. You know, sometimes when we listen to people, they might say 20 things, and maybe just two or three of what they say that we don't agree with. That will be the one that just stuck with us. I've been saying this forever. Ask people who have been here for the longest. I don't have anything to cover. If I look at your situation, especially those people who usually come out and tell their side of the story, I will tell you if I agree, if I don't agree. And like I've always said, it's my opinion, and my opinion is not the best. Yeah, my opinion is not the best. And for me, I got basic principle. I'm a believer in marriage. So if somebody who does not believe in marriage want to have a conversation with me, we are going to have issues. Because at the end of the day, it will sound like I am imposing my worldview on you, or you are trying to impose yours on me. So we won't have a headway. I believe in marriage. Yes. I believe the man is the head of the home. Yes. I believe a man must be respected. And at the same time, I've always preached it multiple times that women also deserve to be respected. So, Sister Jane, maybe sometime just go and watch some of our past shows. But I get it though, you know. Over here, we do long shows. So 4 hours, 5 hours shows. And sometimes it's too long for people to hear everything. So it's not like me giving empathy or something. It's me looking at situations the way it is. For instance, I don't know if people have heard me say this here before. You know, there is this thing people said about single mom cannot raise the right man. I've kicked against that here before. And I made my example clear that the reason I don't believe in that is because I lost my dad at the age of 3. And I never had the opportunity to be raised by one man. You see, all my experience, like I've said on this platform, I only get to spend 3 years. It's not even up to 3 years. I only get to spend about 2.5 years thereabout with my uncle. May God bless his memory. And that 2.5 years goes a long way. So I usually tell people that I don't subscribe to that idea that, oh, a single mother cannot raise a successful man, cannot raise I don't believe it, because here I am. Here I am. So it's not like maybe I'm beating my own drum, but I know so far so good. I have never been to jail. I have never committed any crime. I have never beaten any girl before in my life. So that kind of made me feel like, all right, if my mom and all every other sisters in my life, if they can shape my character, then other women can do the same too. Now, if we're talking about the type of single mom that has the propensity to raise quality men, that is a conversation for another day. So we can now begin to explore it. So that's my take, my sister. My own, the river. You're welcome, my sister. All right. Sister the river, Sister Janet, I no feel laugh, I beg. Wanna leave me alone. Uncle Patrick said, the question is, when did Susan's marriage became rocky? She camouflaged by speaking on single women. Oh, Uncle Patrick, you know her too? Oh, wow, this is interesting. Honestly, I don't know when she started having issues in her marriage. Like I said, the algorithm used to bring her video to me once in a while. Maybe I'll just watch a little bit. And once I start hearing, you see these single ladies, you see these single mothers, then I get be like, you know what? I have something important to do with my time than going this route. And just to support what Uncle Patrick is saying now, this is why it's very important that if you are creating content around marriage and relationship, make sure you are fetching from your own well of experience. Don't just go by what. These days, I see too many regurgitation out there. People will just listen to one relationship expert. Now they bring whatever they say to their own platform and start stating it as if it's something they came up with. It's funny. And for women creating content, I will say this again. If your relationship is rocky, if you are going through shit in your relationship, don't come out, try to pretend that everything is okay. Because it's a matter of time. It's just a matter of time. If you know you are dealing with some narcissistic men or some toxic men, I don't think that's the time for you to speak about relationship. It's better you wait until you end the whole thing, then you begin to speak. Now it makes a lot of sense. You can't be praising a man who has not even done 20% for you, and you are praising him like he's doing 90%. That is camouflage. Ain't gonna work. You can't be praising a woman who has not done 10% for you as if she has done 80%. It's a matter of time. Breeze go soon blow. People go see fire or yansh. I just it. Oh, Sister Rose said no sound. Can you guys hear me? Please, if you can hear me, drop a 1. No sound, okay, Sister Rose. Hey, it be like say weather don't code for New York. Welcome, Sister Rose. You're welcome. You're welcome. Oh, I see Sister Jane said the same thing. Can you hear me, please? All right, thank you, Abby. Is this mic? This Shure mic. This is one of the expensive podcast mic out there. So I'm not too familiar with it. I'm just using it. Let me see. Okay, so it has this green light here. I think when the light is green, that means I'm audible. When it is red, I'm not. I'm not. I'm used to the other one in my office, so please bear with me. All right, thank you, Sister Rose. Oh, okay, okay. So, Sister Yinka said, there's got to be a balance. If your platform brings no balance, I stay far away. Relationship is no joke. Honestly, Sister Yinka, honestly, relationship content is one of the funniest niche you can get into because there is no manual. There is no university where you go and take some classes and then you come out and then you say, oh, I graduated first class from the University of Marriage. So I have all the equipment to all the tools to speak on this. Nah, lie. Nah, lie. And this is where I appreciate many of my real farm sisters when they always say, we have to give grace. We have to give grace. You don't know what people are dealing with. Absolutely. Absolutely. Especially when it comes to human being and this relationship thing, you can never ever tell what's going on. Now, let me read some of the comments and then I will wrap this up real quick. I don't know if anybody want to say something. Let me know if I should drop the link. Or I will drop the link if you have something to say. I just feel like I feel sorry for this lady. The way they were dragging her is not just okay. Abby, how you doing, my Abby? I don't even know if Abby know this girl self. This Susan Unusual. Abby, do you know her? I just feel sorry the way women are dragging her. They no pity her at all. And then I think she made the mistake of adding some account details on after she announced her divorce. I think maybe within a week, she dropped an account detail that if people want to support her, because now she's single, doing it all alone, and then girls drag her again. Women una wicked though. They drag her again. That what? You left marriage under 1 week. You open GoFundMe. Ah, hey, Nigerian women. I think I think Nigerian women, they are from a different world, though. Jesus. Ah, Sister Janet, why? Sister Janet said, I don't pity the lady. She spilled so much vitriol. Ah, oh, Abby says she know her. Wow. Hey, I don't think she really do bad though. Eh? Hey. Why? There is this lady that every day now, the only content she creates is to drag this Susan. Even I watched like 3 videos and I'm like, why now? Make una dey take am easy. Eh? Make una dey take am easy now, my people. Zaigu says having a partner that's doing the work with you and committed to making it work. Yeah, that's what really matters. You're right. It's like Jane say, Niger women, don't come for us. Oh. We don't come for us. If we don't come for you, be warned. Ah, yay, Jesus. Nigerian women are something else. All right, let's read some comment. Let me see if you can see my screen here. Okay, cool. There are some comments. This person said she deserves a good man. She is a solid lady. I hope this experience doesn't upend her ideologies. Me too. Me too. I pray for her, honestly. This lady, Ramat or something, said, once you started thinking you are better than other women, and men can't do that to you, now dear, your life go start to despoil small, small. Do I want to agree with this one, so? But it makes some sense, Sha, because this is what I said too. When you are in marriage, don't think you get it locked down. Just thank God that it's still working. Anything can happen. Anything can happen, especially when you are dealing with men or women. Mm. So far, it's still working. Thank God that it's working. So don't just think, oh, I get this formula. Mm-mm. Things changes, things changes. This one say a clear example of social media no be real life. Absolutely. Emeka said she's a queen. I wish her best of luck. Right? 118 people likes that. Ada said they don't return they don't return pick me back to the street. why why do women call other women pick me? Why not they do this thing now? Eh? Why do women call other women pick me? Just because they are preaching that you should at least love your husband, take care of your husband, pamper your husband. Why do you guys do this all the time? Eh? Because it's like anybody who is not preaching against men, that person is a pick me. That's just like the way it comes up now. Anybody who is not saying anything against men, that person is a pick me. But whoever is bashing men, yes. I don't know, my people. I don't know. May God help us. Sister Inka say, Nigerian women, Nigerian women do too much too, cause her marriage failed. So she may be the good one and her was the ridiculous human being. Absolutely. I agree with this one 100%. There are many good women out there that unfortunately they ended up with some crazy men, just like some great men end up with bad wives. So I don't think it is healthy for us to be dragging each other, especially when marriages ended. Honestly. And that's why I keep telling people that there are some things you don't even have to share on social media. Maybe you can announce to your community if you have a platform and you have huge follower, because some people are following you because of your marital status. Yes, there are some people like that who follow you because you are married, and there are some people who follow you because of your, maybe you make them laugh. So people follow you for different reasons. So if your marriage ended, yeah, you can just announce it to the community for them to be aware that, okay, I'm no longer married though. So that any candidate fee show up, But I don't think you have to go all the way down, shalaye, shalaye. This is what my husband did. This is what my wife did. For what? The people you are telling, they're just gonna make a mockery of you. Some of them might have empathy on you. Some of them will just say, yeah, thank God. God don't catch your blocker. So I really don't see the reason why people always try to explain what went down. And I don't see reason why people are dragging each other when marriage crashes. Although the petty side of me usually feel like, let's talk about somebody who is getting into a marriage that we already know that this thing will not end, and you are trying to convince us it's going to work. So if we feel like, the way this your marriage is set up, this thing will not last, oh, and you are trying to prove us wrong, if it can't crash, yeah, I can say, let's talk about it so we extract lessons, But if people don't share the details of what went down in their relationship, I don't think um, it's necessary, because the people you are sharing it with, they are not your true friends. Social media is not reality. Abby say, pluck me. Abby, I don't know you know this girl. I would really I want to have your opinion of her. Okay, Abby? Because I know say you they take time to observe too. So unless even you say if you divest for her too, like many of these my sweet sisters that really don't like her style. Okay, it's like you say, Yikus baby, you don't know how this lady pontificated and demonizing single women or single mothers. Oh wow, that is the allegation they have against her anyway. Uncle Patty say, you be it's a common phenomenon. If you leave your marriage, whether good or bad, you will be dragged on the public space, especially for women on social media. You are right, Uncle Patrick. I think I don't even know. I don't know why women feel like doing that to each other. Men don't drag other men the way women drag each other when their marriage crash. And I don't know why. Is it always competition for women all the time? Why? Hey, Abby, what's up, baby?
Uncle Ben, I
Abby.
heard that Sissy has still copying me. This Uncle Ben is for me and me alone.
because
Auntie
you
Cruz, Auntie Grace is for me and me alone. Thank you very much.
because you are a troublemaker. Let me quickly read this comment. I just want to have your take on about this lady. I maybe because I like her to some extent too. I'm struggling with the kind of dragging they are dragging her. I feel so sorry for her. Sister Igu said, "Why is she soliciting for funds 1 week after leaving a marriage? She had no source of income. I don't think she's doing well financially. I've seen many of her videos, and one thing I do make I do a procure for her now. One thing I do pay attention to when I'm watching people video is their background. So most time, the background will tell you how the people they do financially. You know what I'm saying. So I know there are people who can fake it. Don't get me wrong, but sometimes the video background will always tell. It's the same issue I have with people who always put camera on their faces. People where you see people recording video and the camera is this close to their face, beware, they are hiding some shit, you know. So I think she may not be doing really well. I think she's in Nigeria too. And you know the way it is. Many of the ladies in Nigeria, they don't have that much money to support themselves after they leave their marriage. Top Lord River said, Abby, sis, I'm feeling better today. Thank you. Oh, Top Lord, what's going on? I hope you are okay, oh, my lovely sis. Please. You should be bubbling, oh, UK people. Should be when I get son now.
She's
Son
tough
one
luck
I
is
no
not in
get
the
sis.
UK.
Eh?
Tough luck is in she's in America with you.
For real? Top Lord, you in America?
Yeah.
Yo, that's my American sister, yo. How you doing, mama? I be no worry, you can never understand that one. You know, say una in it. So allow us more speak our own American food.
Enjoy yourself.
It's against the woman wasn't just a pick me, she was a pick and drop. Sister Jane, you are not going to Bora Bora. Sister Ika say, Aya Baba Tinubu is sharing money to start Akara business. She can start there. Sister Yikus. You down. You down. Arikemi, what's up, mama? You're welcome, Arike. Oh, see, Top Log is in Wisconsin. Yo, wow. Now we can vibe better. You know, we Americans, we rule the world, man. We're the best country in the world, y'all.
Okay.
Yes, Abby. America is the best. At least we are not changing prime minister. Like say they go to Tinubu market, go buy clothes. Oh my God. All right, Abby. Please tell me, Mama,
Okay.
what are your
Um,
what are your take on this lady?
so like I say, my general algorithm is nice stuff, travel,
Mm,
nice
mm,
restaurants, luxury stuff, not these people. However, I've come across her. I think they reshared her on X. And Uncle Ben, because I heard I came in specifically because you said you feel like a lot of women that when we call women pick me's is because they don't talk against men or something, or they support men. Uncle
mhm.
Ben, I don't care if you support men or if you decide to hype men or whatever. I think it's the manner in which you do it. right?
Mm-hmm.
There's people that make defending men their whole personality. When you make that your whole personality, where even when you hear a story where a woman is clearly in the right and the man is in the wrong, you still feel the need, or you find a way to put down that woman in that situation, right? But a lot of pick
Yeah.
me, what makes them stand out is that they have absolutely no empathy for the women in any sort of story that they hear, any story that they're reacting to. So that is what makes someone a pick me. We're not saying that people are not allowed to call out women, because some women are horrible. We're not saying that people are not allowed to even support men or simply just say the truth when you hear both sides of a story. Is in the manner in which they do is that you just know that okay, this one is a pick me. This is
Okay.
indeed one of those ones that I know you saw people that do content where they get married and then they just shame single women. And kind of, I remember there was this content I saw. It was quite trendy actually. A bunch of married women were doing this content where, they would say, I can't remember, but it's like a song pretty much where they would say, "I have a ring on my finger. What do you have? I have certain. What do you have?" Like just kind of like shaming women that don't have the marriage set up. So that's kind of
Yeah.
content that she would do. So I'm so sorry, but these are the issues. This is actually part of the issues we have with the internet. If you make your whole personality your marriage, Uncle Ben, when
Mhm.
the marriage ends, are you surprised that people are coming for you?
Hmm. Mm-mm.
And this is what we say to women, don't we, about getting married and not losing themselves in the marriage. Have a balance. Nobody's saying don't talk about your marriage or your husband. But for you to just make your whole online personality about your husband or your marriage, now, what do you expect? And then to the point where you're talking down on non-married women or shaming them. So what kind of
Yeah.
support do you want them to now give you? Is it married women that want to support you now? Or what?
Ah,
Um, that's the issue now.
I be
And
your.
then on top of that, the GoFundMe situation. Why? I don't get it. That
Hmm.
in itself is becoming an epidemic of people going through, so like honestly, for some people I can kind of understand. You've come out with three children, maybe a lot of debts. The guy decides not to pull his weight. I
Mm-hmm.
understand that. Some I can empathize with women in that situation where you have a couple of children and your husband has just decided to pretty much abandon you. I can empathize with wanting to bounce back and get back on your feet and then continue from there. But all of these ones where it's just out of nowhere. Now you just think that because you had a divorce or a breakup, is now the public's
Yeah.
responsibility to provide for you. Hello, I'm sorry. I can't support that.
But Abby, do you see at least some lessons in what she was sharing?
Absolutely. Uncle Ben, let me tell you one thing, and this is where I always have a general issue with feminism, right? I know I say this all the time.
Yeah.
For me, a very big part of being a feminist is still being able to empathize with women even when they're wrong, or at
Mm-hmm.
the very least, not be overly harsh.
Yeah.
Because Uncle Ben, with even this thing that this girl's done, I can see how it's still rooted in patriarchy and the idea of you're better off being married as a woman. That is still patriarchy, and that is what feminists are fighting against. So if you cannot empathize with a woman that all of her stupidity in quotes that she displays is still as a result of the patriarchy itself, then what are you a feminist for? Do you know what I mean?
Okay.
So with
Yeah.
everything, I'm always going to empathize with women, or at least find balance here and there where I'm not overly harsh
Mm-hmm.
on every single decision that they've made. So yeah, I mean, so there's
Okay.
still that for me. There's always going to be that for me with every woman, even when I think that they are stupid.
This
A lot
gender,
of their stupidity is still rooted in patriarchy.
Abby, this your gender. Anyway, I'll join you shortly. Thank you, Auntie Yvette. God bless you, ma. I saw your hand. God bless you so much. I also want to thank Sister Sade. Ah, I opened paper yesterday. Make una no verse. I no check that place since. So I saw a lot of real fam who have really, really helped us with donation. God bless you. Sister Shade, I see you. Sister Janet. It be like, say, where my bag? I
Uncle Ben, do
actually
you see
wrote
my
the
five
names
thousand
down.
pounds that I sent?
Yeah, yeah, I hear you.
5,000
I see the one you said, you and CCA asked you to send to na baby girl, but na no gree send nothing for me. UK people, na no fit give me money for coffee.
Ladies and gentlemen, Uncle Ben has given me warning on several occasions not to ever send money to the channel. What do you want me to do, Uncle
don't do shit, Abby.
Ben?
Thank you, everybody. Auntie Vet, God bless you. Sister Ngozi, thank you. My sister Shade, God bless you. Sister Shade, no, they talk for here, but every
I
time
know.
she's always
Even
supporting.
on the
God
backstage,
bless
she's
you.
just chilling.
Eh? Thank you so much, my lovely sister, Sister Janet. I get plenty Janet too. No be the Janet G, is the is it like Janet G? Oh, yeah, Sister Janet. Is that you? Oh, I don't want to call the last name. So I saw Janet, and then the last name start with G. It could be you. Oh. I just saw many people there. In fact, I'll go back, go check the list. Thank you, everybody. God bless you. I don't take anything for granted because money no day easy. Like I always said, everything I've ever had in my life, I work, I break my butt for it. So every dollar I know is not coming from a place of ease. That's why anytime people give me anything, even though if not $5, I could just be happy because it's not easy. Money no easy. So my God will bless all of you. Whatever you lay your hands upon will be moving great and it will become success upon success in Jesus' name. Wherever you take that money from, God will return it back in 10,000 times 10,000 folds in Jesus' name. It goes a long way, honestly. When I would think, say maybe, oh, you don't need it. But for instance, when I transferred the money yesterday, I just say, man, at least I'll quick pay these staffs them this month. It's not easy. So God bless you. I don't play around with it. Thank you so much. All right, Abby. I was going to ask you this before I quickly highlight that comment. Why do some women, not even you now, because I know where you stand, why do some women argue with people who suggested that marriage makes you better? Because that's like what Susan is all about. Like if you're married, you stand a better chance, that kind of thing. Are you saying people are wrong to suggest that being married make one's life better? The key word there is better. Not like you are not having a fantastic life already, but
Already.
like maybe when you are doing life with a partner, it kind of add more value. Although I get it that the way some of my gender and your gender are moving at times, may God not let us pick the wrong person. If you pick the wrong person, instead of making the life better, it might even make the life worse. But I want to understand, Abby, why do women fight or have issue with people who preach that hey, get married, it makes life better? Why do some women kick against that?
First of all, I feel like nobody should be getting married if the person they're getting married to is not adding to them and their lives would not be improved. I think that as a woman, you're better off not being married if marriage is going to do the opposite for you. Like, do you understand? That's my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
So generally, that should be the rule. Everybody should be aspiring to get married because it makes you a better person. There has to be perks. You can't be, because that's one of the issues I think with marriage sometimes, is that people get married and then that's when their lights is dimmed, or they
Mm-hmm.
have, do you know what I mean, or they even start to lose themselves. So I think that everybody should aspire to get married to somebody who generally improves their life or adds on. Otherwise, you're better off being single. That's one. So
I agree with that.
we've taken that out of the way.
Yeah.
Uncle Ben, is the same thing that I just said. The issue with a lot of this kind of content is balance. I've seen people that do content like, oh, there's this particular trendy content with that married women do, where they say something along the lines of my 16-year-old self cannot believe that I've married a man that does this for me, right?
Yeah.
And I quite like that content, because what that content does is it just kind of shows that there's better, especially for those that have had, couple of failed relationships before getting married.
Mm-hmm.
Is the fact that you had a boyfriend, for instance, let's say you love flowers. You had a
Mm-hmm.
boyfriend at some point that wouldn't buy you flowers. And then now you're like, oh my God, my husband buys me flowers every 3 weeks. Right. So I like that sort of content. However,
Mm-hmm.
Uncle
Yeah.
Ben, for me, the problem with sort of content is people that can't give balance. Uncle Ben, you can't wake up. And don't get me wrong, I know there's people that their niche is marriage.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody has a niche. And I think we need to appreciate that and understand that some people's niches. So the way you have people that their niche is food, other people is hair, beauty, makeup, some other people is
Yeah.
travel. Some people they decided that their own is marriage. And I feel like we should not hate them for it. And if it doesn't work for you, just don't watch their content. But at the
Mm-hmm.
same time, when things like this happen, you have to remember that people are not going to shame you because, in quotes, you carry marriage for head. Abby. So that is her niche. But I think the problem now that people have with her is if you don't come across as condescending. Uncle Ben, we know people that do marriage content all the time now. Do they come across as condescending? Or do they have a
Mm-hmm.
balance in their content where, okay, marriage improves your life, it makes your life better, but this is also what as a woman? Do you understand
Hmm.
what I'm trying to say? So the problem
Yeah.
is not allowed to say marriage makes you better, or not allowed to share any content about how her life improved because of marriage. But the issue is the condescension in which she speaks, as if you're not married, you're not living a good life. So now the
Okay.
marriage has crashed. What do you expect the people that felt like she spoke down on them to do? To
Ah,
celebrate her,
Abby
uplift
could.
her?
It's not easy. Oh. If I'm a senior brother, I will advise her right now to get off social media. Abby, the dragging is not easy, my dear. Too much. Let me read some of the things that people are saying to her. This is she. Somebody compiled this. So she shared this. She said they won't finish me for my own comment section. Oh. Now people come begin drop their 2 cents again. Oh. So this person said, you don't know why they are bashing her. So don't give any 2 cents here. Someone that said men should never marry single mothers and women in their 30s, and women in their 30s. She has deleted many of her videos. Sha. Women in 30s should go to the village. Did she
Mhm.
really say that?
Yeah, that kind of stuff she says.
Seriously?
Absolutely, Uncle Ben.
Or maybe she was just responding to someone. Sometimes some people can drop some really negative comment, under your post, and you can
No,
not
she
really want
wasn't.
to respond to them.
No, she wasn't. A lot of her, I'm pretty sure if you go on Twitter, a lot of her videos are on Twitter because at the end of the day, if they pirate your
Jesus
videos on
Christ of
Twitter, even
Nazareth.
if you delete it
Hey,
elsewhere, it will stay there. And that's where
hey.
I have never come across her on any other platform. I've only come across her from other people's reshares on X.
Oh my God. Mr. Dare, good morning, my brother. How are you doing, sir? Hope you're good today. Oh my God.
Can you see
Okay.
why it's hard to have empathy for her?
Now she also posted another one where she said, I don't know for sure why her marriage ended, but okay, now but somebody now posted here say, I don't know for sure why her marriage ended, but I will tell you one of the reasons. See caption. So the person say, all men want is peace. I guess she was not giving him enough peace and she
Mm.
was not submissive because she cannot tell me she did all she preached and them still serve them breakfast. Women. One person said you lie. Another person said, now so what? You all like to celebrate negativity and bad news. Then someone said, courage. There is no VIP in this program. She mocked single mothers, and now she don't join the league. Oshim, Oshim courage. Make she no get them. Wow. Someone
Oh,
said, what if she's say what, mommy?
don't worry, go ahead, sir.
Someone said, what if she is not truly divorced, just using this post to rage the ladies as usual and
It's
for
something that she
engagement.
can't do.
Yeah, it can be. Maybe she's just baiting she just rage baiting them.
This girl is something she can't
Okay.
do.
I
Yeah.
was going to say you are not bigger than the program. What program are they referring to here
The
now?
program of marriage and divorce, failed marriages. That program. Yeah, the program.
Confucius said she must have put up with a lot in the marriage because she had used her words to lock herself. You know, that's another danger too. Sure, you know.
Mm.
Because
Back compensation.
yeah, that's why I said it's better to focus on lessons for content creators. Sometimes what you preach can actually hold you back. You get what I'm saying now?
Yeah.
Eh, sometimes what you preach, if you say, this is what I do for my husband, is what I do for my wife. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Sometimes, if you are married to Dagbana Shoko, if they begin maltreat you, you may just say, let me just endure, let me rub it off. People should not know that. Like I said, it's better you create your content from a place of your own personal reality.
Mm.
If alarm blow, it's easy for alarm to blow. You know, but people don't get it. If you are trying to pretend to be who you are not, now then you have to go open. You know,
Yeah.
be yourself. When alarm blow, even people when they watch you go know say, boy, if you are put on that guy where they shout, you know, you never see that guy they shout before. Oh, that lady, it can be. At least that give you some grace. People will know that we are not perfect. You are who you are. Rather than painting this picture that does not exist. Hey, yeah, okay, oh, okay. Bola said, when we tell pick me women that patriarchy has no VIP, it serves her right.
Mhm.
Gift said, God is not stupid. This woman mock her fellow women, age shame, body shamed, and broke shame them just to get male validation. If na prank, she dey prank them, now she go laugh last too. This person said she was not a relationship coach. She was always speaking against women in many of her videos. She said she holds the key to men heart and she can never be divorced. This lady here mocks single mothers, divorced women, and women in their 30s. So allow people to bash her. This comment is too much. Like I said, there is this lady that IG, they bring her come my feed. The lady every day now they create content just to drag this Susan. But anyway, that's all I can take on her matter right now. Please let know. I'll be sure you see this my UB reaction banner. You see the way I they shout there. Now so I still they shout for banner. Stop laughing, Abby. Why are you
Uncle
laughing?
Ben, you are
What?
now a gospel artist. You're expected to carry yourself a certain way, comport yourself a certain way. There are expectations, Uncle Ben. Because very soon now, Pastor Jerry and the likes, Pastor Nathaniel, you start going to go and get section in Hallelujah Challenge. You don't know.
Waiting, I won't go do there. Now sing, I won't
Perform
sing
now,
there.
live performance.
You, you
Performance.
go now if you say you go put AI inside my voice. Abby, take time. Abby, don't try me, Abby. Anyway, just to wrap up this show, I hope Uncle Patrick is still here. Uncle Patrick and our sisters and brothers. I want to play a video now. Oh, make I not even play that one. You get one video where I see before I start this show. Hey, it not too long. I want to play the video and I want to have our community take on this thing. It borders on confidence. You know, when people open up and I don't know. Let me play the video so everybody will understand. I believe me alone. Sister Agnes say a lot of her statements are completely unprompted.
Unprovoked.
Yeah, I hope she learn. If this is a prank, I hope she learn from the prank too. I
Uncle
hope
Ben,
she
she
will
will not learn.
understand.
Let me tell you, you know that there's a whole group of women that get gifted by men in this whole situation. There's one lady, her name is Mommy Z, that went
Mhm,
viral on X. I think it was last year or the year before, just
mhm.
because she had this whole story of how she wakes up at 4 a.m. to make breakfast for her husband.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
remember that story. You see
Mhm.
how she's now a popular content creator on socials. That's how it started.
Oh,
And then
she's now creating content.
yes, now she's now one of the most popular influencers on X in that
Are
space.
you kidding
That's
me?
how it started. It started with that whole 4 a.m. thing, and then feminists saying, because the idea was she did not have a fridge. That's why she was doing it. If she had a fridge, she would meal prep at the weekend and not have to wake up that early. So feminists were kind of like coming for her, like, why would you make these sacrifices for a man that can't even buy you a fridge? And then
Oh,
the
wow.
men, the custodians of patriarchy were like, how dare you feminists? They now did a fundraising, raise money for them
Mhm.
to buy a fridge, raise money for them to in fact change the whole house pretty much. And
I
that's how
think
she
I
got,
remember her story.
yeah, that's how she got pregnant. So there's a lot of women that that thought that they could get away with that as well, where okay, we provoke families, they come for us, and then the men to prove a point, they raise money.
Okay.
It's a thing.
I wish them good luck. Mm. All right. Please let me quickly share this so that Real Fam can help me make it make sense.
Welcome to UB Reactions, the place where we keep it real. Today, we've got some hot topics, so let's jump right in.
It's recap central. I be in the building, giving us the juice and the gist. Bring the gen vibes on the rock. Recall central. I be in the jump vibe. I be in the jump vibe. I be in the jump vibe.
I am UB, your favorite Gen Z uncle. And this is my take.
All right, the video I want to play right now is a very short clip. It's from a court, small claim court, all this reality, small claim court. There's this woman that is suing a pastor, and she's suing the pastor because she told the pastor something in confidence, and the pastor shared that information with her husband. So what happened was that she said she was feeling somehow in her marriage, that she actually went out to seek pleasure with another man. So in a nutshell, she was cheating on her husband, but she don't want to do it. So she was now trying to see if she can talk to a therapist, but unfortunately she said she don't have enough money to afford a therapist. So she decided to go talk to a pastor. The pastor now shared that with her husband, and that led to her divorce. And as a result of that, she is now suing the pastor. Listen to this, my people.
He divulged what I told him in confidence, which was that I was unfaithful to my husband. And he went ahead and told my husband, who promptly divorced me and kicked me out of the house.
So why is it your pastor's fault that you cheated on your husband?
I thought what I had told him was in confidence, and I was looking to him for emotional help. I couldn't afford a therapist, so I thought, I'm depressed. And
did he help you?
He said that honesty is the best way to make myself feel better. And so he said, you have a month, tell your husband. Then one day they met at the gym, and Pastor Hall just says that I was unfaithful. And then my husband comes home in a fury, and that was it.
Your pastor.
Yes, I'm suing him because he divulged what I told him in confidence, which was that I was unfaithful to my husband. And he went ahead and told my husband, who promptly divorced me and kicked me out of the house.
So why is it your pastor's fault that you cheated on your husband?
I thought what I had told him was in confidence, and I was looking to him for emotional help. I couldn't afford a therapist, so I thought, I'm depressed. And
did he help you?
He said that honesty is the best way to make myself feel better. And so he said, you have a month, tell your husband. Then one day they met at the gym and Pastor Hall just says that I was unfaithful. And then my husband comes home in a fury, and that was it.
Your pastor.
Yes, I'm suing him.
Abby,
Yes, Uncle Ben.
your thoughts, Mama?
I think it's yes. Wait, I want to ask something. Sorry.
Okay.
Pastors, right? You see how if you go to a therapist
Mhm,
or certain professionals like doctors and stuff, right? It's confidential.
mhm.
It's the same thing. Does the same thing apply to pastors? Should it apply to pastors, or we've just assumed that's the case?
To be honest, that's why I was asking if Uncle Patrick or Uncle Dayo, if they are here
Okay.
already, because they can
But you
speak
know
up.
what I mean, right? For
I know,
doctors, it's
yeah,
an
I know what
assumption. We
you
know
mean.
straight away. For
Mm.
lawyers, it's not an assumption. We know straight away. But for
Eh,
pastors, is it an assumption or is it a thing?
I think they are supposed to not share what people share with them. You know, is it Catholic, either Catholic or Baptist? They have this confession
Catholics, yeah.
section. Is Catholic, right?
Yeah,
So,
Uncle
and
Ben, sorry.
yeah,
I know. You're saying they're supposed to. Is it from a moral standpoint or is it a legal requirement? That's my question.
I have no idea whether it is legal or
Because it's
not.
moral. Some people don't have great morals. But if it's legal, then it is what it is. Do you know what I mean?
Abby, I'm not the one to even address this at all. All I just know is that for religion like Catholic, where they have confession programs,
Yeah.
people go and confess to the Reverend Father there. And the Reverend Father heard, they usually heard a lot of gory stories. Like, it's like what people, like when people did some things and they felt bad about it and they don't want to share with anybody, but they want to at least tell someone in order to free themselves from the burden of carrying whatever it is around. They usually go for confession. And I don't think those reverend fathers usually shared whatever people share with them. So,
Uncle
but
Ben, but we don't know that.
I don't think so. So
No,
Catholic, do we
they
have Catholic
don't.
people here?
No,
Or
Uncle Ben, they are not supposed to, but we don't know that.
That is what Sister Janet is saying, that Catholic fathers
You're not
aren't
understanding
supposed
my
to
point,
divulge.
Uncle Ben. They
Yeah, your
should
point is
do.
whether it is legal or
No,
illegal,
Uncle
right?
Ben, my point is Catholic priests are not supposed to. That is the deal, right? But it
Mm-hmm.
doesn't mean that they don't. We don't know now.
Oh God.
So that's my point. My point is if it's a moral thing or an
Okay.
expectation, right? Or if
Mm,
it's actually legally binding, this is why I gave examples with doctors and any sort of profession that
mm.
requires working with vulnerable people. We know there's
Yeah.
laws deeper and
Yeah.
developed, right?
Yeah.
We know. But then with pastors, with priests and all, is it legally binding or is just a case of morals?
Well,
Oh, it's church, it's a church thing, so
I
church
don't
people
know.
are holy. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean. I don't know. Mr. Dari said, I'm a Catholic. The confessions are not supposed to be talked about in public space.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
My mom's family,
Okay.
they're Catholic, so I totally understand the
Mm-hmm.
context. I understand how confessions work, but I'm just wondering if you don't know that a priest has not discussed it before. It's not if it comes out that you will know. That's my point. After all, it's the same church that we're hearing priests do all sorts of things where abuse and kerewa. They're not supposed to do kerewa too, but we're hearing stories every day that they kerewa. That's my point. It's like, do you know what I mean, Uncle Ben? You don't know that they don't share. Uncle Ben, there's no volume. This Uncle Ben's mic. This is the microphone that Uncle Ben used to do a shakara for me. Uncle Ben, we can't hear you.
I tell you, this mic go finish
Is
me.
it not this mic you used to do shakara for me? Maybe you should apologize to me so that it will start working well.
It's because I don't have time to go and study it now to see how it works.
But is it not this mic that you used to do shakara for me that year?
I
Uncle
know.
Ben.
Don't worry. I will study it. I go understand them. No worry. I told you this is where I spend most of my money. I like to buy. I have about 4 different mic as I did like this. But anyway, I think I agree with Auntie Sister Rose here that he should be sued. Yes. Mom Chim, how are you doing, my lovely sis? Welcome. Mom Chim say Catholics, the secrecy is called the seal of confession. The priest will never share it with anyone. Oh, I know people.
Okay,
confess.
Mom Shin. Sorry, Uncle Ben. Mom Shin, what's the seal for the one where they are not supposed to carry wa? That's my
That
point.
one-
They are human beings.
Abby, that one a different conversation.
No,
I
but
won't
they are-
even step into that at
I
all.
know, but my point, Uncle Ben, the point of me bringing that up is that they're human beings.
Mm,
So, I don't know.
okay. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, sorry. I think I have to call Auntie B back. Auntie B was calling me earlier. Anyway, Confucius said it's Catholic priests that are bound by the ethics of Catholicism to not diverge. Pastor Shah, we are we are on our own. That's actually funny. Sister Janet said it's about the expectation set. If the pastor told her that everything she said is confidence, then she has every right to sue if he betrays that confidence. Auntie Vess said she will win if she does sue. The Catholic Church will settle it. Sister Janet say it's not about cheating, it's about what was verbal agreement between her and said pastor. Now, this is my take, honestly speaking. I really don't know how this thing works, but I think as a man of God, people will definitely come to you when they feel somehow, when they are troubled, when they are confused, they will come to you. That is why we have men of God. That is why I always say that their standard should be different from our own standard, you know. So people will come to you and confess, I did this, I did that, because they are seeking salvation. They want forgiveness. So the pastor should have just kept that to himself, advise her highest, guide her, maybe through fasting and prayer or something, and tell her, go and sin no more. But meeting the husband in the gym and now saying, you know what, John? The other day, your wife came to the church and she told me something that I think you should be aware of. Your wife is actually sleeping with Jerry. She has slept with Jerry multiple times. So, son of man, be careful. I don't think the pastor did right. I think the pastor shouldn't have divulged that at all. That's what people tell you in confidence. That's why there are some things you take to your grave. Like I always said here, some things you take it to your grave. So it's just my opinion anyway. I really don't know. I may be wrong. So I don't even know what the judgment was here. But she's suing the pastor now. That for me, that is like going too far. Suing the pastor for what? The moment she stepped out of her marriage, cheating on her husband, she has already crossed the bridge. The marriage is already over. It's just like the way I would say to my fellow men. The very time you step out and you slept with a woman beside who is not your wife, that's the day you ended your marriage. If your wife said, you know what, I can't forgive you, I can't go beyond this. Cheating is my deal breaker. I say, no. Me, I'll support your wife. I'll support your wife because you step out, you already break your oath. So if she step out on her husband, I think she's already guilty. But I don't think the pastor should share it. That's just my take. Abby, your thoughts. Then mhm. Now let me quickly add this real quick, Abby. This one is in a response to some of the comments I'm getting in one of my published video. Let me quickly highlight.
Welcome to UB Reactions, the place where we keep it real. Today, we've got some hot topics, so let's jump right in.
It's recap central. I be in the building, giving us the juice and the gist. Bring the gen vibes on the rock. Recall central. I be in the jam. I be in the
All right, sorry, my people. I just wanted to have your take on this one too. So I publish a content. I'm doing this UB reaction thing now, where I will just create like 5 minutes, 8 minutes reaction videos, and I will post it because I actually wanted the algorithm to favor our channel. Because I think by grace of God, today is 30th. I think by July 2nd, YouTube should send me message to reapply for monetization. So I wanted to get the algorithm to start pushing our published content. So I did a reaction video to Peggy Oviri. I don't know, maybe you saw that one too, Abby, or people here. So in that video, I said Peggy Oviri, I was reacting to one of her posts where she said, women never forget you at the price or something. And I kind of agree with her that yes, women are the prize, but she herself, the way she moved, she did not demonstrate to women and other people that she was actually the prize. So I've been getting some comments from that video, and I quickly wanted to like play another video of somebody in similar situation. So please go and watch that video on our channel. Here is someone who is in similar situation. Listen to what she described here.
My name is Destiny, and my question is, should I be more patient with a man who grew up without his dad when it comes to being a leader, provider, and protector versus a man who did grow up with his dad?
So the question is, should you be patient with this man?
Yes.
So right now, he's not much of a leader, protector, and provider.
He could be.
And right now, see, this is my problem. Y'all will like a man so much you will convince yourself that he has qualifications he don't have. You ain't in love with the person, you in love with the potential, boo. And here you are making this caricature of a man that isn't showing you who he is right now. Let me ask you this question. How long have you been with this man? How long have you been with this man?
Like 7 years.
You said like 7 years. So, okay, hear me out. Just follow me here.
How old is he?
So, how old is this man again?
30.
Okay.
That ain't got nothing to do with his daddy.
Kitty, what's up?
You can't blame that on him not having a father. That is him. If a person is willing to change,
Yeah.
if you have complained enough, if they do the proper assessments, as we always should in our relationships, then they will know exactly where they are coming up short. It is certain qualities and characteristics that a man can learn as he gets around the right people, he gets around mentors, the right friends, people who hold him accountable. If he chooses to go to therapy, we can't be blamed that on there was an absence of a parent. Because at least by the first year, that relationship is exposing a lot of the areas that you need to grow in. So we ain't gonna blame it on not having a daddy. In 7 years, that ain't patience. That's something else. That's going on right there, baby.
That's 7
Why
years
did
of
you
slave.
wait for 7? As a matter of fact, what hasn't he been doing in 7 years?
Kitty sound like Sister Yinka.
So it's let me clarify. Like, we haven't been together the whole 7 years.
There you go, rationalizing.
We haven't been together the whole 7 years, but for me, I feel like he's not leading the relationship at all.
Because he's not a leader.
Leading you where? Where you trying to go?
To the next level.
To the next level. Like, you mean like hardware, like a ring?
No, not marriage specifically. But
like moving on up, like the Jeffersons?
Like going from like just talking to like
Very
serious
lady.
like relationship.
Baby, do you even know where you want to go?
Hold on.
There we go.
7 years. Girl.
Bible.
Yeah.
All right. So who gave the no dad excuse? Did he or did you give that for him?
Well, it was more of a conversation that I was having with my dad. So that's just kind of how
This is what I'm saying. Y'all will even put words in a nigga's mouth to justify his behavior. The man didn't even say that's the reason. And can I be frank with you right now? Because the way in which you describe his leadership could just be a reflection of how much he really don't want you like that. You're talking about he ain't a leader because after 7 years he hasn't committed to me or went to the next level. Is because maybe he is comfortable with where you are now, and he's going to lead himself to a woman that he really likes afterwards. You will find that a man will waste 7 years of a woman's life upgrading and building himself and getting over that childhood trauma and be ready in 7 months for the next girl. I guess what I'm trying to say is quit being a nigga's crash dummy, lab rat. Quit letting men get ready on the job with your heart, because here you are. You leave broken while he leaves full. You leave drained while he is. I guess what I'm saying is, instead of worrying about where he's leading you, why don't you lead yourself to a man and know where he's going? They got vision. Amen. And I'm gonna tell you this. All that wishful thinking you doing for him right now, I wish you would do it for yourself. I wish you.
Abby.
Yes, Uncle Ben.
Over to you. But first, the reason why I wanted this reaction was when I posted that video reacting to Peggy, all I said was that, yes, women are the prize. Women are the prize. We are the one who we go on our news and propose, right? We are the one who we actually beg a woman to be in our life. We are the one, as men, we are the one who we promise a woman that we're going to take care of you. We're going to be by your side. You mean the world to us. Yeah. If you consider everything a man has to do in order to win a woman over, then you know that women are the prize. And I'm not saying this to say, oh, I want to sound sweet to women. No. Me, I'm just a realistic person, because if we do that much, like I said on our TV show last week, as men, we were raised, groomed, mentored to be successful, and yet our success is incomplete without a wife. As an African person, that is how we were raised, right? So even in all our success and everything, the money and everything, we want a woman. So we will go for that woman. We will woo her, toast her, date her, buy her gifts, do every damn thing, propose to her, pay bride price, organize, pay for marriage. We will do every damn thing. Why would a man do all of that if a woman is not the prize? So my argument in my video was, Peggy, you are not the prize, because first of all, you waited 8 good years with this dude.
Uncle Ben.
And just wait. Her story, is Peggy's story not similar to this lady that is on the screen now?
You are not the
At least this one
now.
happened here in America. I just want to finish my point so that you understand why I'm playing this. So my take was, you were with this guy for 8 solid years. No marriage, nothing. Finally, this guy decided to marry you, which is Frederick Leonard. He's decided that, okay, let's get married. You guys did not even have court wedding. You don't even have church wedding. All you had was traditional wedding. And in that traditional wedding, the only video we see or we saw on social media that were making the rounds was the video of you praising this man to the point that you are actually vouching for him. You are telling the whole world, this man does not womanize. He won't cheat. He won't even do that. He has the fear of God. He's the best man whatsoever. So I was like, in my opinion, you are not the prize. You did not move like a lady who are the prize, because ladies who are truly the prize, they don't move like that. And in my personal opinion, when it comes to this dating, marriage, relationship thing, if you are with a man for 2 years, and you are not already seeing that man making positive move towards putting a ring on your finger and start making preparation for marriage, until by 3rd year, start making your own move too. The only reason I can support people being together for that long is maybe you are in school. You are in school. That's just the only reason. So that is for me, it's my opinion anyway. So now coming to this lady now, this one is happening right here in the US. You see her now, she's the one that walked to the mic and say, now she want to blame the whole thing on the fact that the guy has no father. I don't know if you listen to it, Abby. That's how she started that. Hey, should you be with a man who has no father because he is not a leader? That's where she's going now, meaning because this guy was raised without a dad, he doesn't know how to lead. And then the panel up there, this tonight conversation, they used to have very intelligent people there. If you have listened to Kitty, I think her name is Kitty. If you listen to Kitty, and there is this guy that used to be there with this beat, those guys, they are very, very intelligent. They instantly ask her now, how long has this been going? She said, she started laughing, and then she said 7 years. Abby, tell me, this lady now, is she the prize? Over to you, mommy.
Okay, here's the thing.
Welcome, Misty. Welcome, Chucky. Welcome, everybody. Thank you. Sorry, Abby, go on, mama.
Here's the thing about the question, oh, she's the prize. She's not the prize to the guy that she's with at the moment. We've said this before. We hear it all the time. I've heard it all my life, right? What's that thing that they say about one man's something with another man?
One man food is another man poison.
Exactly that, right? So the whole generalization of somebody is not the price is just to that person. And that's what we talk about with like being patient while dating, all of that stuff versus pursuing a man and forcing yourself on a man, right? This is what's going to happen. You're clearly not the price to that man, but there's another man that absolutely wants you. It's just a matter of when, you know? So that's what I'm going to say about that price thing. I don't think there's any woman that is not the price. I mean, even the most nasty of women with the most nasty of attitudes, you see them every day. Their husbands can't leave them alone. Their husbands love them and they're acting a fool or acting like mumu. So I don't think that's a thing. This woman is overcompensating, low self-esteem. You know, the sort of people that prefer projects. You prefer a man that's not doing that well. You prefer a man who kind of you feel like you have to coach out of bad behavior or some whatever trauma, in your opinion, trauma in your head, because it might not be trauma in his head, which is why she said, oh, he's a man that as the father was not in his life, thereby playing into that whole thing of men that don't have father act a certain way and are more difficult to work with, that kind of thing. That's what she uses to convince herself. And maybe that's what he even tells her. Or, you know, and then she now makes that, uses that as an excuse as to why he acts a certain way. And that's the reason that she can't abandon him. You know, his father abandoned him. I don't want to abandon him too. People are always abandoning him. I have to be there for him. That's what it sounds like, you know.
You see?
So,
all right.
He's a woman that's just overcompensating. All of these things don't exist to him. They just exist to her. Like he said, this is so true. All of these things now only for the man to now be better off of your own light, off of your own hard work. Yes, he's going to take everything that you give him, develop himself, get better, only to now marry the next woman within 2 months.
Honestly, I agree with what that guy said 100%. A guy who has been with you for far too long, that he has now built himself up every day, he will marry the next lady within 6 months. Within 6 months, he will marry the next lady, and that does not mean that maybe the next lady is marrying is better than you. It's a lie. It's just because I don't know. These women, one thing I know about your gender is that once you love somebody, you will make all excuse for that person. I wish my gender would be doing the same thing for women. The only time I see my gender making excuses for women is if they truly love that girl. Then maybe their family can't have objection to their union or something. My gender will say, I will marry her. She's my wife. But this You staying long with somebody and then try to justify why you stick with that person for too long. I don't know, man. Sister Inka said she's the problem, holding on to 7 years and could be. Are you okay? Mr. Agnes said the lady is confused, has zero standards. Mm-hmm. Mr. Agnes also said the gentleman is giving her solid advice. I agree.
Mhm.
CBS said we need to stop this gender price thing. It's ruining relationship. What would you say to that, Abby? Uh,
Um,
your friend Chucky, your brother say, may we know the talk, say this person is the price. That one is the price. Even me, I don't believe in that thing before, but we are in the world of Gen Z now, so and I'm Gen Z uncle.
some people are the price in a relationship. The person that is not the price is going to want to treat you like you're not, though.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Peggy, sister, you could say Peggy was on clearance. My Misty Esquire Pro Max. Misty said, you be 2 years is too long. After 1 year, you need to know what's up. I agree with Misty, honestly. Honestly.
The way I am now, Uncle Ben, 5 months. Five.
Abby, come on now.
Uncle Ben,
5
check it
months.
now. If somebody does not know, no, Uncle Ben, if someone is not talking serious stuff about what we're doing in 5 months, I'm not doing. Uncle Ben, what do you mean? 5 months? Which 1 year? Do you know what 1 year is? 5 months. This is where we're headed. This is what we're doing. So that at least by
Abby,
the ninth
please.
month we're engaged. Oh my
Abby,
God.
please, Biko. Although I see sense in what you're
Uncle
saying,
Ben.
because
I'm not.
when you
Hmm.
when you have experience, first-hand experience, you don't have to be with somebody forever to know if this is gonna lead to somewhere or not. But that 5 months too small, Abby.
No, if I'm not engaged
We
at the
can
end of
manage
a
1 year.
year,
We
no,
can
Uncle
manage
Ben.
1 year, Abby. Come
No,
on
if
now.
I'm not engaged at the end of the year, that's not possible. That means by 5 months, you
Uh,
should already be planning the ring. What do you mean, Uncle Ben? 1 year engagement, that end of the year engagement, the end.
Abby. Taro say, okay, I see your point, Ben. Thank you, sis. Misty said, a woman with savior mentality. I think she's fed up. I think she really loved the guy, but I think the guy is probably. And
Thank
see
you,
how she
Auntie
denied
Ibu.
that she is not about the ring. Abby, what do you think she's talking about? When she say it's not about, he's just not. I don't get it. He was not about the ring. Then why are you with him for 7 years?
The woman is just has low self-esteem and her healing go long. Her healing will be so long.
Sister Jane said she's Barbara the builder. Yeah. Sister Jane, don't take me there. Oh. You know I preach that
Thank you, Auntie Impus.
women should build with men. No, make una still they build with my brother. Why are you people like this now? Build for us, I beg. Build with us. As I guess say, this is why I'm against women. Building men, it's not your job. Sister Janet, if you drop that one more time, you and Sissy will not go Bora Bora. Because Sissy can't stand this idea of women building men. I've lost count of how many times Sissy don't crash at her studio just to come and say, Uncle Ben, no woman is building no man. Oh God. Ayo. My namesake. How you day? Welcome, Ayo. Ayo said this type of women does know what they want, and they know the answer to the question they are asking. They enjoy that the men are what they are what they are today, and women are not stupid. Please don't come for me. I really don't understand the context. Abby, you understand that comment really well. Maybe
Yeah.
Namino they interpret them well for my head.
Yes.
Okay, so
These women.
meaning the women who stay for 7 years, they know what they are doing. I don't understand.
So they enjoy that the men are what they are to them. So it's what I just said now about how you're the one controlling the narrative. He needs you, or at least he acts like he needs you. You're a savior. I think they enjoy. I don't know if it's some sort of low self-esteem or control issues.
Okay.
In my opinion, they enjoy it.
CBS, Abby is the prize. Oh, forget that, Tino.
Don't
Abby,
mind
in fact,
me.
Abby is the jackpot. Oh, hey,
No mind it. That's why I'm
yeah.
always hustling for my wedding invitation card. Are you not always hustling? Let me not expose you in public. Yeah, you that are hustling for my wedding invitation card. You're not here saying I'm not the prize.
Don't worry. Don't worry. CBS and myself, we will pull up like, what's up, yo? What's up, yo? Mr. Yvette said, I remember that wedding. I kept saying, come on, Peggy, really? In 1 year, you should know. And here it is now. Here it is. Here it is. Mr. Yinka said, 1 year is too long. Go,
Yes.
Is that Sister Yinka saying that?
As I am like this, Uncle
Maybe
Ben,
my
why am I
glass
dating
no see
anybody
well.
for 1 year? Auntie Yinkus, God bless you for that.
Then you can say 1 year is too long, go, depending on the age. You will know. Most men know fairly quickly. Why now? You know, sometimes a man, it might take a man like 6 months before they finally revealing their true color. So you can manage 1 year now.
Uncle Ben, this is how it starts.
By
the end of the year, maximum engagement is coming.
Oh my God. This now won't be like Pella and Jarvis be that. Mr. Rose said, that's the same nonsense Tina Turner said and got beaten up. The garbage husband. Oh, really? Is that her story? Tina Turner's story? Is Tina Turner not the woman that sang What Love Got to Do? She's the one that have that song now, Abby. Abby, you don't even know. You now Gen Z cannot know that song. Oh, what love got to do?
Yes, Uncle Ben, I know.
With it.
I know that she's the one that sang that song. What do you mean?
You feel no Gen Z song will be na 1980 early 80.
If I'm Gen Z, don't have adults around me. I know that song.
Sister Janet said, men should come pre-built. Oh, don't you even remind me. Brothers, public announcement. The Chinese have released the Chinese have released robot girlfriends now. If they use Wi-Fi and the battery can last between 2 to 4 hours, they are beautiful. You can select the height, the size, the shape you want. They are interactive. They can kiss. Now, Sister Janet just remind me now when she say men should come pre-built. Let's hope they will begin to produce men too. Well, that's a topic for another day because I was going to ask Abby, is technology not going too far? Because honestly, some of these human beings where we get now, they will begin buy these robots, husband and wife or boyfriend and girlfriend very soon. But it's a conversation for another day. I'm still going to do more research. Sister Ayinku said she needs to leave him, build up her self-esteem before her next relationship. Let Jesus handle him. It's really not your job. Women are always agreeing on some of these things. So CBS say price call cost in me. Happy no be commodity. All right. AY said, from the way she's answering the questions from the panelists, you can tell that she's the enabler, the controller, and also appear as the victim. I'm a woman, and when I see this type of scenario, I laugh. God bless you, my sister. You actually capture it very well. And the panelists, they kind of caught her on the BS. CBS say, okay, what if the man is waiting on a woman who says she's not ready? I have witnessed women hold for a long time into years. Absolutely. And our gender do that thing way more than women. Abby, do you know that?
Yeah, I agree.
If our gender see the woman they truly love and they want to marry, if the woman tell them say, I'm not going to be ready until 4 years from now, I want to complete my education, my gender...
No, I don't agree. I didn't hear you well.
What do you mean? My gender weight more than women.
No.
Seriously, Abby.
Your gender marries women they don't love to, and they just move on with it. They don't wait.
No,
Your
Abby,
gender
you
will
know,
marry a woman because that's the next thing to do. They don't love the woman.
I don't think you are getting the context
I'm
here.
getting the
Abby,
context.
have
but
you not
not
heard
much.
of men that they will see a lady they want to marry, and the lady just finished secondary school,
No, I've heard of
and they
it, but you
will
say they
wait for
do
the
it
guy
more
to
than
go to school,
women.
to complete her study, even go for NYSC.
Uncle Ben, yes, there are men like that. But what you said
Mhm.
is that there's more men than women doing stuff like this. That's what you said. And I said, no, there are
I
men that
think
do
I
like this.
think there are more men doing
There's
that
no
than
more men
women.
doing this, Uncle Ben. There's women that stay side chicks. There's women that stay side chicks and mistresses in hopes that they will get married
Mm-hmm.
to the men. Someone that's already married. Uncle Ben, there's men that do this stuff, but not more than women. I don't know.
Okay, I will try to research it. Anyway, we got to go now. I have a show with Auntie B in about 1 hour. Please come through for the debate. It's gonna be tough. You know me, I will always say my own mind. We want to talk about divorce among Africans in Western world. Auntie B is of the opinion that divorce favors women. No, it's like Auntie B is of the opinion that divorce favor men than women, and I'm of the view that divorce favor women more than men. So it's gonna be interesting. So hopefully, I'll not go collect too much bad blows, but I got to speak for my brothers, yo. Got to speak for my brothers. Sister O'Shea, my own fine sister O'Shea, how you doing, Mama? You're welcome, ma. Sister Janet said, if sex does keep men from being violent towards women, I'm all for it. To fear clear. To fear clear. Sister Janet, don't sign up for many of this nonsense, so please. Don't support it. No man should be buying sex doll when we have beautiful women everywhere. But the men are not waiting, are not waiting faithfully for women for a long time. They have F bodies in the meantime. Yes, yes. That's another conversation. Maybe we want to talk about this celibacy thing, because I've always been of the opinion that not all men can stand this. I'm celibate. I'm not going to have sex with you until after our wedding night. I'm so sorry. Not all men can really do that. As men, the way we are wired, we will keep something by the side while we are waiting for you. Okay. So, but that's a conversation for another day. Sister O'Shea said, it's true. A lot of men are waiting for women to marry them. Thank you, Sister O'Shea. I'm telling you, many men will wait, but Abby say she no agree.
No, it's
I
just
think
not as many as women, Uncle Ben.
okay, we don't have the data yet, Sha. Sister say my colleague has proposed twice, but his girlfriend says she's not ready yet, and he will wait. That colleague of yours and Sister he will wait for the girl. Although one thing I know is that when you wait for a girl, there are high chances that the girl will end up marrying you. But when you wait for a man, the possibility that the man may end up marrying you, Abby make a no talk. CBS say, Janet, any man hanging around, I believe she is the one. They don't go around messing around. They believe in something in that relationship. Absolutely. But not all men will be faithful to wait around, though. Some men will do something for corner side, though. Make I no lie. Somebody like me, if I'm single and I'm waiting for you, you ask me to wait. You ask me to wait 3 years. I swear, I go do something on the side. Make I no lie. Make I no lie. Now you feel put camera everywhere. May you no catch me doing, but something must happen. Abby, don't come for me. I'm just being honest, new. Mr. Ajay said he's waiting. He loved that girl. Absolutely. All right. Sister Janet said, I would advise you do well not to trust any man. Sister Jane, you know they trust my gender. Abby, Thank you for hanging out with me as usual, baby girl. Any final words, mommy?
No, Uncle Ben, I can't wait for you to win your debates tonight.
Oh, of course, I'm going to win now. You know, brotherhood always win. No, I know sisters we only
Brotherhood
try.
has never won any arguments.
Don't
across
worry,
every
sisters
platform.
sisters will only try to choke my neck, but they know we are going to win the debate. This is about divorce in Western world. Go to the UK, go to America. Men are suffering. Divorce favor women more than men.
Okay.
Abby, no, try me. No, try me. Chucky say, you be why? You mean he's searching for marriage outside? No, not search for marriage outside. I'm just saying this waiting thing he get us to be. It's just like in distance relationship. I don't even want to go there. It's hard. When it comes to two people waiting for each other and being faithful to each other, not stepping out, I think I trust women more than men when it comes to that. My gender, I'm just speaking from my experience, because me, I'm not gonna lie, I don't trust myself to wait for you 2, 3, 4 years without seeing anyone else. Unless you are giving it to me. If you are giving it to me, I will wait. But if you are not giving it to me, and I love you, I want to marry, I swear I will wait for you to marry you. But Abby, I don't trust myself for that area. Thank you, Mama. Let's go. Amit and B. Thank you, everybody. Sister Janet, my sister Yvette. Thank you, CBS. Sister Ayo, how are you doing? Thank you for being here. Auntie Nikus, my Oshe. And of course, my one and only Sister Rose, all the way from New York City. Make I not talk something. I'll see you guys in the next one. Let us meet at Auntie B's show. Ma, go to read my note.
Welcome to UB Reactions, the place where we keep it real. Today, we've got some hot topics, so let's jump right in.